hit shot.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Chicken Fingers, your friendly neighborhood commentator, and today we're playing another game of Paladins. Oh, God, I'm loving this game, guys. I'm having so much fun. Got its first patch, and it's like watching a baby grow up again. It's watching Smite get developed all over again from beta, so I'm like super psyched. And if you want to get in this game now, guys, if you want to go ahead and hop on this game, which I'm telling you, you're not going to regret, you can go ahead and get a beta code over at paladins.com, or you can just pick up the Founders Pack for 20 bucks and get instant access and start playing immediately. And I'll tell you right now, if you bought the God Pack when Smite was a baby, then you're definitely going to get your money's worth if they do anything near what they did with Smite. And I think with that business model, they're definitely going to, you know, make it, again, another amazing, you know, deal. So, anyway, Skye, she's an assassin, the elf assassin to be accurate, and she does a lot of damage, but she is a squish ball. So here, actually, I didn't even go towards the point. I kind of went around the backside because I figured no one would expect it, and guess what? They did not expect that Spanish Inquisition, and I draw first blood, like, right out the bat. So, you know, that's the thing. Anyways, Skye, she thrives on being sneaky. She thrives on doing a lot of damage, finding the squishy characters and poking them out, fights, keeping them preoccupied on her while the rest of the team pushes up. And keeping damage dealers out of fights is always a good thing. So, you know, that's what you do. That's what my goal was in this game, was just try and see if I can catch anybody alone. She does great in the 1v1. I think her only weakness is Groic, and that's pretty much it right now. Or maybe another Skye that knows what they're doing. So, but we'll get to that anyways a little bit later. Right now, let's just get over her abilities. Her first ability is called Time Bomb. She places a bomb that deals 500 damage after a short delay. This is an AoE attack, has the potential to be extremely devastating to a team that's grouped up on a point or it's going through a choke point. It's just one of those things, man, that she really can put down and turn a team fight. The first card I got was to put extra poison on this. I mean, not extra poison, but extra damage through the veil of poison. Poison, you know, which ticks damage over. She also has something I didn't notice before. She does have a random chance on her basic attack to do zombie, and zombie status effect means they cannot heal. So I don't know how long that lasts. There's really not that much information in that term right there, but zombie is an anti-healing ability, which makes her even more dangerous considering how powerful healing is in this game. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a shell shock and get that 12% chance for extra damage, I think it is. Anyways, moving on, her second ability is Poison Bolts. Poison Bolts is her bread and butter, I would definitely say. This is her mainstay ability. Pretty much when she activates it, she has a timer where her bolts do damage. So her next attacks while the timer is active does poison damage for 3 seconds. This is a really strong ability. Extremely important for her to hold that ability. You'll see me do it, make a lot of mistakes because I think players are going certain distances. But when she activates it, you see that her gun, her little wrist shooter, shoots her crossbow. It's a crossbow. That's right. It's a crossbow. Turns upside down, and she does poison damage for the next few attacks. So that's always a good thing. More damage is more damage, and damage is damage. When damage gets too much damage, death is death. I think that makes sense. No. Anyways, right there you can see the bomb distance. It's a pretty huge AoE explosion, and then to apply poison is really good. So poison bolts. You can add on effects. I think zombie can be added into the poison bolts to make it more likely the zombie will happen, or slows, or a few other things. I'm not 100% sure on all the abilities. Obviously, as more cards come out, as they keep winning, I get more chests. The chests give me more cards. I can craft better cards. I do know her only legendary that I've ever seen in a game was to make the explosion time 1.5 seconds faster on her time bomb. So there's that. And there's another one I think it revolves around a time bomb. And then her third ability is called Hidden. Now, Hidden is her, like I said, Poison Bolts was her bread and butter, but Hidden is what makes her her, you know? Because it's literally what will save your booty every time you eat a Banjui. No, you'll save your booty every time you're getting shot in the face and you need to get the hell out. I'd say that, well, first of all, the ability is she enters stealth for 5 seconds. She goes into third person, and it removes all debuffs, which means poisons, zombies, slows, roots, disarms are all removed. Pretty much, this ability is what's going to make a good Skye and a bad Skye a bad Skye. You know, it's what separates the men from the boys, and the elf assassins from the shelf baskins. You know, this is so stupid. Pretty much, if you use this ability to initiate, I'd say there's a 50% chance you're gonna die if you use this ability to get up on somebody, like I did right there. If you use this ability to save your booty, there's like a 25% chance you'll die, and it depends who you're fighting against. And going back to that little scene right there, you saw me cut that corner really sharp on my mount. If you get shot while you're on your mount, you get knocked off, and then it resets it for 5 seconds, so you can't use your mount. So it's a good way to get caught out and stop somebody from, you know, healing up, because you heal on your mount. So, you know, if you see someone on their mount, take a shot at them. Maybe you'll knock them off. It's always good to put someone out of position, stop them from healing. Since healing is like probably one of the most powerful things in this game. I really feel that it's really strong right now, since there's very little that you can do against it, other than just do more damage than they can heal. But yeah, so knocking people off mounts, that's always a good thing. But back to hidden. Her hidden ability is definitely it's better used as a disengage, pretty much what I was saying. She thrives on being able to get in, do a lot of damage, and then get the hell out, like I said. Now, getting in is usually not that hard, because this game is very PTFO, you know, play the fracking objective. And, you know, PT and FO means a lot of enemies are going to tunnel vision. They're going to be looking at the objective and how do we win this game, rather than how do I get 8 million kills. Now, obviously, Team Fortress 2 has taught us that the objective-based games don't always mean you get objective-based players, but PTFO in this game is kind of important, because there's not a lot of killing going on. I mean, you know, 11 kills in this game, that's actually high. You know, anything over 10, I would say, is you're starting to approach, you know, the better amount that you're ever going to get. So PTFO means they're going to be looking at what real way they make points. Point control, damage on siege engines, you know, you get points for taking damage, if you know, and staying alive. That gives you points. And the easiest way to deal damage is on the siege engine, so they're going to be looking at that. So she thrives on getting around people, and that's not hard with everyone looking the same way. But getting out, that can be a trouble. Her only really ability to get out is hidden. So when you have hidden up, you're essentially almost like pseudo-invincible. But when it's down, it's down. So here, this part, I knew I was gonna die. I was just looking to stall for my teammates to get back up. But I don't know if they captured this point. I don't think they did. No. But you know, I was looking just to keep this point from going straight into the enemy hands. Plus, I leveled up there, which is always good. Anyways, so hidden, use it to disengage. Now, matchups for Skye, they're pretty much always in her favor. It's obviously distance-wise, like, you know, again, Fernando, if he's right on top of you, you're kind of screwed. But if you have distance, you'll live. The biggest disadvantage she gets is from another Skye who has poison bolts up, and a Groic, the healer, which actually is right there on the screen. And the reason is because damage will knock her out of hidden. I think it has to be a certain amount. I don't think it's just tapped and she's out, because I've shot hidden Skies before and they didn't come straight out damage, or straight out hidden. But a Skye who has her poison bolts up, if she lands her poison bolts on you, I think 1 is enough to have that dot knock you out of hidden, which really sucks. And the Groic, because Groic has a consistent medium range attack that he can just keep sweeping until he hears the hit sound, because you still give hit sounds when you're hit. And that will, you know, that'll screw you over really bad. Because he'll just keep sweeping, hit you. Oh, you're knocked out, and now you're dead. She does well with the 1v1, but like I said, it's easy to catch people out in this game. There's only 5 of you, and it's not hard to see it. A weak enemy caught out. So yeah, that's Skye in a handbasket. If I was gonna say how to build her, just really focus on whatever strengths that you think your strengths are. I like poison bolts because I land a lot of my auto attacks. I don't want to say that I'm like freaking awesome at them, but I'm pretty decent, and I hold my own in fights, you know, pretty well. I love the ability to track, you know, like right there, I tracked that Skye out. She knew she was dead, so she just kind of stood there. There was no place for her to go. I'm pretty sneaky, so I get around people pretty easily. I don't like buffing her hidden because, like I said, it's useful, but like you really have to get the good ones, like that put her in hidden automatically when she's 30% low and she heals up or something like that. That's always a good one, but that goes on cooldown, you know. It's really around your playstyle. I disengage decently well, so I play with her damaging abilities more. And so in this game, you saw me do a lot of sneaking around, playing behind my Fernando, playing behind, you know, our team's heavier players, and just kind of picking off the flanks, and playing strategically sound. I got caught out, killed twice, but both times I was just really trying to stall. The first time, obviously stalling for the point. The second time, the siege engine destroyed gate 1. I knew going through the gate was a death sentence, but I didn't have much options other than that, so I figured if I can try and kill, I think it was a ruckus, that would be better than getting nothing and turning around and fighting a 4-man team and getting killed. So those were the 2 times I died. Outside of that, I did 11 and 2 in this game, which is really good. Look at the siege engine go. I love the speed boost that they get from how long the game's gone. Or I think it's how many gates are down. But I stand by my earlier assertion that the losing team should have some carryover potential when they're capping. That way the games don't get steamrolling. Even though as I've gotten more and more players, the games have been pretty even. So again, that's something that's going to have to get changed in, you know, in the future if it's still a problem, you know, steamrolling. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you like this video, I do appreciate thumbs ups. Those always help me, you know, keep me motivated. Obviously, stop by the stream. I will be streaming this today when I get a moment. And I'll be playing some matches. We'll be playing the other characters and get a heads up view of that. And my name is Chicken Fingers, your friendly neighborhood commentator. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, you know, leave in the comments below if you want to see something specific played, and I'll get right on it. And obviously then, I will see you in the realm. Peace out, guys. Robo Penguin.